Hello everyone, my name is Derek P. Fields. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. Sorry for the pop filter here, but this is the best I can do right now. I'm going to probably sometime next year get a different pop filter so that I can unblock my face. But anyway, this video right here is going to be about Mike Valenti. For those of you who live in Detroit, there's a radio station called 97.1 The Ticket, and he hosts a show there Monday through Friday. I believe it's from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., 5 or 6 or something like that. This is every day in the city of Detroit. And he used to have a co-host. His name was Terry Sharp. And when Terry was there, it was a little better. He could kind of balance Mike out a little bit. But ever since Terry had to retire, Mike has kind of been a one-man show, and he has different people come and go. Now, I don't know who this guy is, but we're going to take a look at a video today. And this video is going to be basically Mike calling this other guy a loser for wanting to see the Detroit Lions in the playoffs. And I'm going to pause it throughout. I've got the headphones on so I can hear them, but you won't be able to hear. Otherwise, it'll echo on the microphone, so you'll be able to hear it twice. So that's why a lot of times people will have headphones on when they're making videos where they're watching other things, because there's some type of echo effect. But anyway, so we're going to look at this video together, and I'm going to pause it throughout, and we'll see. We're just going to stop it a little bit and talk about some of the things that Mike in particular, this other guy, he doesn't really bother me, but Mike on the other hand, he irritates me, always has. So anyway, let's check it out.
Shame.
What does it matter if they make the playoffs? It doesn't.
It kills their draft stock. It makes it harder to get a difference maker.
If we're going to do this, answer these calls for this one segment, just two things. Number one, can we just agree that we both know they are not tanking to get a better draft pick? Is that fair? They have no interest in losing games down the stretch. Do you agree with that?
They're idiots.
Okay, but do you agree?
Sure.
Okay. Secondly.
Okay, so the first thing is he calls Detroit fans idiots. So that's the first thing. So this guy, he has always got on my nerve.
Best case scenario, playing the Bears in the playoffs. Hard to beat them 3 times.
Love it.
Mike, let's not let idiots ruin our day. Let's go back to bashing U of M. It's so much more enjoyable than Lions.
So right now he's reading
lifelong Lions
letters
fan,
or whatever.
Don't want them in the playoffs. Let it
or
burn. Jeff's
post.
an idiot.
Thank you.
Get with the program, Mike. You always, all caps, root for the home team without fail ever. That's what a fan is. No, that's what a lemming is. He's on drugs.
So he's calling
I'm a
fans
Lions
lemmings.
Fan. I don't want them
who
making
want
the playoffs.
their team to make the
That guy's a
playoffs.
liar, because if it came down to a game at Green Bay, he'd be rooting for his Lions to make the playoffs.
I'm a Lions fan. I want to see them lose. They've already ruined my year by winning and ruining next year too. From Dave. See?
Okay, so if the Lions make the playoffs and how are they ruining next year? Now, we all know, we've talked about the Lions tanking before and how tanking is not an option. But what does tanking exactly guarantee? In my opinion, from my experience with the Detroit Lions, absolutely nothing. So first of all, I don't want to see a team tank, a team that I want to win. I don't want to see them lose for the hope or potential of the next season. How many times have we hoped that the Lions did something next year? How many times have we heard the phrase, wait till next year? And then next year comes and nothing happens. So why that doesn't even make any sense. It doesn't even make any sense. Let's go.
Glenn is in Detroit. He will lead us off today. Glenn, hello.
Hey guys. So yeah, just to chime in, if you're going to talk about the average fan and a true fan, the average fan just goes to a game just because it's like a play or something. They're just going to see something. A true fan wants to see competing for championships. Like, what's the point of going to the playoffs if you're going to get rounds? Like, if the Lions go 6-10, they can get the 10th seed or get the 10th ranked draft pick. If they go 8-8 and somehow sneak in, they're going to get the 21st pick. You destroy your future for a meaningless game. It would be absolutely pointless. Look at what they did with the draft in 2013, where they got Ziggy Ansah, Darius Slay, Larry Warford. Those were foundational pieces that I got with a top 5 pick.
Yeah, but Glenn, I think you're
Why
missing the
would you
point.
mortgage that?
Look, Mike's not
I
even
think you're
paying
missing the
attention.
point. It's not about what you or I want. It's about what that organization is going to do. They're going to do their best to win these games down the stretch.
Which is counterproductive
That's
and short-sighted
fine.
and stupid.
Okay, so how is winning games this season counterproductive, short-sighted, and stupid? How is that the case? We're trying to win games now. We're not trying to plan for the future. What if there's one football team? I guarantee you that they're lying. If they come out and tell you that they don't care anything about this season, we're looking forward to the next season. Get out of here. That is just so. These are the type of fans that Lions fans are. Not only are some of them fair weather, but they believe that tanking is an option. What exactly? Why would you not want to win games? Let's go.
So at that point, just enjoy the byproduct, which is a playoff appearance.
No.
But it's not enjoyable.
Thank
being
you.
A playoff appearance. It's
Thank
just
you.
an appearance.
It's garbage.
Right,
Glenn,
because we see so many playoffs around these parts,
you know
right?
what, Glenn?
Who cares about playoffs?
Glenn.
Oh, now we don't care about
To
playoffs.
hell with it.
If you're not going to compete for a championship in the playoffs, it's pointless.
Glenn, we live
Thank
in a
you.
society, we live in an area where the bar is to win a.
Okay, so let me just say this real quick. Every year in the National Football League and every other sport out there, well, I'll just stick with football since we're talking about football. There are 31 other teams that are disappointed. There are 31 other teams that the season was a failure in the grand scheme of winning a championship, or in the case of NFL football, a Super Bowl. So is it safe to say that 31 other teams failed? Yeah, they failed to win the Super Bowl. But in the case of the Lions winning a playoff game is a step in the right direction. So this guy is, him and Terry, man, are not the guy, not Jeff sitting here, but the other guy that was on the phone. What are they talking about? You know what I want to see? I want to see the Lions win a playoff game. That's what I want to see. I want to see them win a playoff game one year, and then the very next year not regress and not make the playoffs. Go a game deeper. I want to see them the third year go a game deeper and then eventually win a Super Bowl. That's what I want to see. Does it always happen like that? No. But if they make the playoffs, the obvious next step is to win an additional playoff game after they win one. So what I want to see the Lions do, honestly, to tell you the absolute truth, is to win a playoff game. I can deal with that. I can wait to next year if they win a playoff game. So to say that, yeah, 31 other teams every year fail in the grand scheme, absolutely. But would you consider the Cleveland Browns a failure if they made the playoffs? If they just made the playoffs? They have I believe it's the longest NFL drought of not making the playoffs. So let's go.
You had a Stafford and Patricia and Quinn and all of them. So give me a break. Now we're talking playoffs don't matter. That's such nonsense.
No, so I'll tell you what.
Poison the well. These are your people.
You're going to carry the water for Tom Gorris while you're at it?
Not let them to lose tonight.
Well, I mean,
I
you
do
got
not
two
like
hands.
Mike.
You may as well put something in the other hand. You want to hold Tom Gorris's hand for the dishonest
He's like not even
garbage
from
that
here.
team
He's from
is?
New York.
You're going to tell me making the playoffs is exciting?
No,
He's dogging the
we're
Pistons
not.
right
This is
now.
a different situation.
No, it's not. It's the exact same
absolutely
situation.
is a different situation.
Exact same situation.
The quicker people realize that it doesn't matter what you root for because the organization isn't going to do it, just take what you can take. And that's a little enjoyment out of a season that's...
I got to tell you something, and I mean this, because I do like you personally.
Oh, thank you.
You're an absolute loser. Like you are, honestly, what you have just...
So we're all Lions fans.
That take that you just burped out, that is that should be on your gravestone. You are...
It's too long.
You are a loser.
Got to pay by the letter.
You just told people,
Wow.
don't ever ask for more.
That's
Take
nonsense.
what you can get,
that's not what I
even if
said.
it's 60 years of garbage.
No.
So at this point, I think that Mike is just egging this guy on because that is not what he said. We can run it back. He did not say that at all. He just said if your team can give you a little enjoyment for 3 hours after a miserable season, why would you not take that? Mike twisted his words and went on and he got this little smile on his face right now, like it was almost intentional to make for good radio. I think that these guys are going at it. But the other guy, Jeff, down here in the corner to the left, he seems sincere, but Mike seems just never have liked this guy.
So at some point you just got to say, entertain me for a night, entertain me for a couple hours. I mean, just stop, dude. Like sometimes you take this, you should be embarrassed, you should lose, a little too far.
Why?
You're talking to people. You're talking to people that have been destroyed by this team.
You know what?
Yeah.
Then that's their fault.
How is that their fault?
Easy. Because I could
You still
have
a Giants fan? Yes, you are. Despite what they do, you can't just quit your fandom.
87, 90. We went to the Super Bowl in 2000. We went in 7-1. We went in 11-1. Yeah, same thing as the Lions.
That's why you are in no. You can't talk about it.
What are you talking about?
Because you don't know what it's like.
Sure,
you didn't grow up around it.
I grew up an Islanders fan, and you know what I did instead of let them destroy me? I destroyed them, and I left, and I gave up.
Yeah. So
you know why? Because I knew it was fruitless. I knew whether it was Mike Milbury.
Now, this guy, he's about to have a really good point as to kind of make this guy be quiet, but he's still got something to say.
Or dealing Roberto Luongo, or drafting Rick DiPietro, or saying Martin Straka couldn't play, or signing, or trading for Kirk Muller, or even letting Johnny Tavares walk away, right? Weren't smart enough to trade him, couldn't sign him. My whole point is.
Got his 19th goal yesterday, by the way.
Oh, God, I'm happy for him. The point is, I left. I gave up. I quit.
Yeah, but that's not realistic to ask your listeners to do the same. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Then you would not have any listeners.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
This
team
That's the
doesn't provide
point.
us with anything.
What? This whole segment is about the Lions. But he's talking about that the Lions don't provide this radio show with anything. I'm telling you, this guy.
Nonsense.
The Lions don't do anything for us.
Stop. One time in your life, just stop and realize that a fan wants to see their team, I don't know, go to playoffs. It's not all, oh, this sucks. Everything sucks. It does suck. So why not take the little bit you can get and enjoy it?
Because what you're doing is like a cash advance from Montel Williams. You're going to pay 50% VIG on it.
Does he still even do that?
Asking for joy today
cash advance commercials
and robbing yourself tomorrow. Okay? Why do you think Montel is up there telling you, hey, baby?
Okay, so he's saying that if we win today, we're robbing ourselves tomorrow, meaning the next year. Is that, we're talking about the Lions here. So there is no such thing. People are talking about this tank thing. Like next year, we're guaranteed to do something. Come on, y'all.
Baby, come get some sugar. And then in the fine print, you got to put your face up to the TV to go, geez, what do these poor people got to do to get this cash? And you look down there and it goes $1 million. Jeff, you're screwing next year so you can just get your for 10 seconds this year. That's not how it works.
But again, you go away from the original premise, which is they have no interest in losing to get that better draft pick. So with that being the reason,
and by you,
just enjoy.
No, we don't.
By me, like I have any clout. Like what I say is going to change the mind of Bob Quinn, who never talks to the media anyhow, right? Like I'm going to change the mind of Martha.
You have been asking good questions down there, though, Jeff. I will say that.
Yeah, they don't answer any of them.
What's your next question to Stafford going to be?
Matt, the fans are wondering why you just take money and don't perform.
Oh! I got you. Where you from?
Something like that.
Yeah, Matt, the fans don't think you'll
That's
ever
funny.
win.
Matt,
Do you think you'll win?
Matt, do you think you quit so far? Are you engaged? Those types of things.
Have you quit on the team?
Yes.
248-539-9797. We'll take more to calls next. I hate every. No, you're not leaving.
Hey, Vay, come
No,
on.
you're not. No, you're not. This is your penance. This is your scarlet letter to wear. You started this crap. You will sit here and deal with these people. Why? What are you going to do?
These people.
Go home and give the
He
kid
talking
a
about the
bath?
fans.
We
He
know
calling
that
the
happened.
fans these people.
Got to pick her up later.
Yeah,
Then he just talked about the man's kid.
Mustard on her face
So
like
that's
you
what
did
it's
the
come
last
to,
time.
right? You know I'm right in this argument, so now you got to bash my kid?
No, it just shows
Ridiculous.
It just shows you're beaten. It just shows you're beaten. You're a beaten man.
Not be beaten.
You're letting the Lions off the hook. You're beaten.
I'm not letting the Lions off the hook.
You got
I
an
still rip
announcement
them
to
at every
make? You're going to
chance.
take a job at DetroitLions.com, get that company car while you're at it?
I mean, yeah, if they pay more, why not?
97-1.
So yeah, guys, that's where I'm at with this whole thing.
Ruining next year too from Dan.
Is this guy is something else. He's always been something else. And my thing is, how do you feel? Is this what you want to see? Do you feel like it's a waste? I don't know. Leave it in the comments. Let me know. Anyway, guys, it is Derek P. Fields. Thank you so much. Hit that subscription button. Give me a thumbs up as well. We got more videos coming. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Derek is out. Peace.